Welcome students. Today we will study catabolite repression. It is a very simple concept and you will get to know that in prokaryotic cell whenever there is presence of glucose then it inhibits lac operon. Okay, so whole concept is about this glucose inhibiting lac operon, and this is what is called catabolite repression. It takes place only in prokaryotic cell. We will see why. Because what you think a E. coli prokaryotic cell will prefer, a glucose or a lactose when both are present in the medium. Glucose is a monosaccharide whereas lactose is a disaccharide. And when E. coli is growing on glucose, it has no need for enzymes needed to metabolize other sugars such as lactose. Indeed, to synthesize such enzymes under such conditions would be energetically wasteful. So, when glucose is present, transcription of lac operon is inhibited, and this is the phenomenon of catabolite repression. So, what we need for a high level of lac operon transcription, we need two things, cap and goggle. I'm just joking. No, we don't need cap and goggles, but we surely need two things. One is of course the cap and second is the cyclic AMP. So, what is CAP? It is a specific activator protein called catabolite activator protein, or it has other name, that is cyclic AMP response protein. So, it is a dimer. The cyclic AMP response protein forms a complex with cyclic AMP, and this complex help in lac operon transcription. So what they do, they just this complex binds to the promoter site. We know that promoter site is binded also has the RNA polymerase. So this promoter site has this complex, and this complex helps to bind this polymerase also. So the polymerase is present in the downstream, and this complex is present in the upstream of the promoter. We will see how this increases the binding of RNA polymerase, and as the proper binding stimulates the transcription of lac operon. So this is how this complex of CRP and cyclic AMP helps in the transcription of lac operon overall. Here it has binding the CRP complex and the cyclic the CRP and the cyclic AMP complex has binded to the upstream of the promoter. Now the RNA polymerase will bind more efficiently. This is the RNA polymerase. It will bind more efficiently downstream in the promoter, and hence it help in transcription of the lac operon. But whenever glucose is present in the medium, it lowers the level of cyclic AMP. How? It inhibits the enzyme adenylate cyclase. What is the purpose of this enzyme adenylate cyclase? So here you can see this is ATP, and ATP converts into cyclic AMP with the help of this enzyme adenylate cyclase. So this enzyme helps in making of cyclic AMP from ATP. If it is inhibited, this enzyme is inhibited, then there would be no AMPs, no cyclic AMP, and as a result there will be no complex of CRP and cyclic AMP, and ultimately the lac operon will be slowed down. So here you can see that CRP cannot bind to lac promoter because it is lacking the other part, the complex part, that is the cyclic AMP. This is CRP, but it is lacking the AMP part. And even if the lactose is present in the medium, lac operon is weakly active. So this is all about catabolite repression. When glucose is again absent from the medium but lactose is present in the medium, then lac operon operates. So glucose present in the medium, there is no lac operon. When glucose is absent from the medium, lac-operon is there in the medium. So this is all about catabolite reparation. Thank you so much.